Hello again. The economic freedom fighters have received criticism for their alleged about-turn on land invasions. The party, which has been quite vocal and supportive of illegal land invasions, has now condemned the building of illegal structures on land belonging to the Bapedi Royal House. In March, the Constitutional Court upheld an interdict preventing the EFF from encouraging people to invade and occupy private land. For more on this, we're joined by political analyst Sandile Swana. Thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon. Perhaps just reading the statement by the EFF in Limpopo on the 1st of May, it says the economic freedom fighters in Limpopo strongly condemns the illegal occupation of land which belongs to the Bapedi Royal House at Mohlaleti village outside Jane First. It goes on to say the battle over succession must not be used as a weapon to undermine the authority of the Bapedi Royal House and that of the Queen Mother, Manyaku Tulare, as the Bapedi monarch. Does this matter?
Yes. What the EFF has done in issuing this strong condemnation, it is joining all lawful property owners in South Africa who have been subjected to land invasions with no recourse, because local police don't pay any attention to land invasions. And even if you're out of money, it's your land, maybe you got it from your grandmother or however you got it, and it gets invaded, then you have to spend 800,000 or more to try and get these people off your land. And the EFF, the DA, even the ANC, councillors and other politicians have been involved for ulterior political motives to encourage land invasions across South Africa.
Well, the EFF is defending this, saying that this, and I quote rather from the statement, this act of criminality is a serious cause for concern as the invaded site has been earmarked for future developments, including the building of the palace and a shopping center for the community. Again, I ask, does that argument not stand?
The argument that the EFF has advanced regarding why they want to oppose, and they are actively opposing the land invasion, is correct. Because even before colonialism, every piece of ground in South Africa was under the authority of a chief and under native laws. So there was no land that was lying around ready for invasion by a European or any other person. Until today, every land in South Africa has got somebody who has a purpose for that land and who has a right to that land. And anybody who needs land must either go to the municipality, go to the Department of Human Settlements or Rural Development, or go to the chief or the king and ask properly for permission to get his or her own land.
The courts have previously guided on the issue of the occupation of land illegally, but what do you perceive there needs to be done in a country where you also have some political parties that then will say occupy land illegally, but they are holy cows?
Yes, unfortunately what has happened, and the EFF and others are involved in this, the DA and the ANC in particular, those three are implicated in this, whereby there are bylaws in some of the municipal areas which say clearly that people who are involved in land invasion must receive immediate attention from the legal departments of the state and the security side of the state immediately. And as Banyaza Lesufi here in Gauteng has started that process, and in the Western Cape they've also started it, it needs to be encouraged that the provincial governments and the mayors take decisive steps that have no hesitation in them to actually eradicate completely any type of land invasion that might be threatening to occur anywhere in South Africa.
It is quite an emotive issue, because then you've got other sectors of society that argue, well, what to do with all of these people who genuinely do need a place to stay. We see a lot of mushrooming of informal settlements in many parts of South Africa, where people simply say, well, we have been waiting for so long and the promises of receiving this land have not been fulfilled.
The issue of people who have no land is strictly an issue of the incompetent government that has been elected. Whether that government is a local municipality, a provincial government, or a national government, there is no shortage of suitable land to accommodate low-income groups, because any other person who needs land just phones the local estate agent and buys the land and you have the land. It is quite a tragedy that title deeds of landowners and permissions to occupy issued by chiefs can be undermined by people who put their needs above the other needs of the law-abiding citizens. That they can come to your land and do their own town planning scheme without your permission and beat you up, assault you, and make you to incur costs that you don't need to incur.
Sandile Swana is a political analyst. Thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon.